2K Sports presents Thursday night of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
Here's Cassell. Ray Allen is on the wing. Off target from outside. Allen against Miller. Pass to Smits. The kick out to Rose. Outside Jackson. Now here is Miller. Over Allen. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
An incredible passer of the rock. I want Mark Jackson as my point guard any day, anytime.
Jackson against Cassell. And here is Johnson. Black balls. Great assist by Sam Cassell.
Great vision and the pass on point.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Pacers. Miller outside. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Cassell against Jackson. Pass to Cassell. It's Allen, top of the key. Rebounded by Jackson.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Robinson against Rose. From down in the low post, it goes.
Jalen is more than capable getting it done inside. He is a true bucket getter.
Cassell against Jackson. Cassell kicks to Allen. And it's off from three-point range. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Miller outside. Davis setting the pick for Rose. Rebound, Milwaukee. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Robinson misses. Now the Pacers with it. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Shot clock at 3. Miller, that's for 2. Rebound by Williams. Bucks trail by 4. Cloak loose. Davis with it. Robinson picks him up. And here we go with Miller running up the court.
Boy, that's strong work inside to force that call.
Indiana shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
Both free throws good for Miller.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here. So it's the Bucks now. They trail by 6. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
you really have to admire and respect the work ethic of Allen. I mean, this guy is really intentional and purposeful in his pregame preparation, and all of that stuff pays off for him.
Now here's Jackson. 11 points for him in that last game against Toronto.
And it was not a one-man show. That was the best part. He had just as good a game with his passing as he did with his scoring.
Here's Robinson. Allen sinks that one from the post.
Has the pure athleticism. Allen gets it done inside.
And here's Jackson. He has yet to score. Smith's good.
Oh, the D has to show a little more resistance down there.
Bucks trail by 5. Outside Williams. Jackson against Cassell. Puts the move on. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Boy, the defense can't give Cassell these looks. He's so good from the mid-range.
Davis dishes to Miller. Jackson against Cassell. Tries from 16. And it's Smith's missing. The Bucks have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Lays it up and banks it in.
Oh, agile play from Cassell down low. Finding a high percentage look there.
For Indiana, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Here's Jackson. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Cassell against Jackson. Williams passes to Cassell. Pass to Allen. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Miller, that's for 2. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Miller's got 6.
So good at keeping his options open. Rose always able to see the open shooter.
Timeout called the Bucks. Milwaukee making a switch. Thomas is checked in. Bucks trail by 5. Here's Cassell. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Chicago.
And then there was his passing. When he wasn't scoring on his own, he was making plays for his teammates. They just couldn't figure out how to defend him. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Rose in the post, covered by Johnson. A shot by Crozier, no good. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for Milwaukee. Pass to Cassell. Down low, here's Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Boy, I love Sam Cassell's unselfishness. Phenomenal job getting it to the open guy.
Jackson passes to Miller. Jackson up top. He's covered by Cassell. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Over to the wing. Pass to Allen.
No hesitation, no fear, and out. I mean, he'll go right at those big fellas.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
At the line for the Bucks, Ray Allen, 2 shots.
That's good from Ray Allen. So he gets them both.
Great atmosphere in this building tonight. The fans were primed for this game.
Outside Rose. Back to Miller. Here's the 3. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got his 3rd assist on the night. Bucks trail by 4. Game. Allen left side. Knocked away. Stolen by Jackson. Miller outside. And the shot goes down. Now it's a 6-point Indiana lead.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Cassell. With the floater, and Davis sends it back. And here's the fast break. Rose leading the way, and finished off by Rose.
Yeah, you know, he just took off in transition and gets there to finish off the fast break strong.
Bucks trail by 8. Here's Cassell. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
If you allow him to get that close.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. And it's Miller in the corner. Indiana moving it around. To the left wing. Rose passes to Davis. Back to Rose. Just 4 to shoot. A shot by Crozier, no good. The Bucks have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Stolen by Jackson. Miller with the ball. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. On the wing, Jackson. Allen defending. Davis kicks to Miller. 6 to shoot. Over in the corner, Rose. That 3 off the mark.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Cassell, the pass to Johnson. Outside, Robinson. 5 to shoot. Shoots the 3. And it's Johnson. That time on the assist by Robinson. And now just a 4-point Indiana lead. Now Jackson. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Pass to Crozier. Over Thomas. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Bucks trail by 4. Here's Allen. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Refusing to let the defense overpower him that time. Allen showing you some strength on that move.
Milwaukee making a switch here.
1 second.
That's good from Ray Allen. Pacers shooting 47% here so far. Rose scanning the floor. To the wing on the left. Here's Perkins. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Cassell. He's got 6. Allen, that's good.
And this is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass.
There's a screen. Best passes to Crozier. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Ham. 52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Count that one.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And it's the Pacers ball, and this is the first season matchup for them against this Milwaukee team.
Yeah, some history here, though. Of course, they won that first-round series in last year's playoffs and ended up sending them packing.
Added incentive in a game like this. I mean, they've got to be ready to rise up to that challenge.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Allen, that's good.
You know, guys, we often talk about players when they get hot, you just can't stop them. Allen, too athletic there and too good a shooter, too.
And he makes that one.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Bucks leading by 4. Here's Cassell. Here's Traylor. Drops in the layup for 2.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
And here's Rose outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Rose has got 7 points.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Bucks ahead as they wrap up the first quarter with a massive 16-5 run. And we'll be back right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Mullen kicks to Perkins. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Zero hesitation from Perkins. He's got confidence in that jumper.
The Bucks shooting indicative of smooth offensive play, up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. Offensive rebound. Pass to Del Negro. Here's Cassell. Launches a 3. Drills it from outside. 9 points in the game so far.
Confidence in Cassell is hand in hand, especially in his 3-ball.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Perkins with a screen on Cassell. Best. Cassell grabs the miss.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Thomas surveying the D. Pass to Cassell. Here's Del Negro. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Snatched up. Traylor. No good with the layup. Indiana trails by 4. Now here's McKee. Perkins with the screen. And McKee kicks to Perkins. It's rebounded by Ham. Bucks have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Thomas, that's good.
That's a battle inside, and through all the contact, he's able to finish that one.
Harrington with a screen on Cassell. Best. And he gets the button.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Bucks leading by 4. Tipped away. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. It's good. Best's got 4 this quarter.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Here's Cassell. He's got 9. Yep, it counts. Cassell's got 11. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Harrington. Out to the right wing. And here is McKee. Mullen for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Ham's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now, here's Thomas. Here's Cassell. Now Harrington grabs the board.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Perkins. No good. Good D by Thomas. And so Thomas will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. With the tip, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And it's a 6-point Milwaukee lead.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
Oh, making clever play calls to beat the D. That pick and roll is classic.
Here's Cassell, 11 points in the game. Pass to Del Negro. Shot from the top of the key. Pacers with the rebound.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Best passes to Perkins. McKee with it. Back to Perkins. Harrington the screen. Just 5 to shoot. No good from Perkins.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Thomas. Bucks passing it around. Here's Traylor. Rebound by Best. Indiana trails by 4. Out left to the wing. Now McKee. Sweet little floater.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Bucks shooting well, 50% from the floor. Here's Cassell. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Now here's McKee. Harrington with a screen on Del Negro. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Derek McKee able to get to the rim in a hurry right there.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And so far this season, shooting at a 75% clip from the line.
And it's really baffling. I don't know how he lost his touch at the line so dramatically, guys. I mean, and it happened quickly as well. He's nowhere close to what he shot from the line last season.
Timeout called, the Bucks. Change here. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Milwaukee. Here in the early part of the season, they've acquired the 3rd best record in the conference. And, of course, the Pacers, a game and a half out.
And right now, for the Pacers, they're a team that a lot of people called for to kind of go wire to wire in terms of being in first place. That's not possible anymore. But clearly, this is an elite team.
Without question. I mean, their expectations may have been a little outsized. But this is a terrific team, and even that doesn't mean you'll win every game.
Now Rose following Ray Allen's three-point attempt. Rose passes to Crozier. Banked in off the glass. Crozier's got his first basket of the night.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Here's Cassell. 11 points in the game. Allen outside. They need this. Calls. Great assist by Sam Cassell. Cassell's got 4 assists now tonight.
Love the stroke of Allen. I mean, his jumper is as sweet as cotton candy.
Now here's Jackson. Miller outside. Rebound by Williams. Outside Robinson. On the wing, Williams. Cassell kicks to Thomas. Allen outside. Shot from the wing. It's rebounded by Indiana. And they've been enjoying this long homestand. That will be game 4 of 5 in a row at home. Rose finds Miller.
Bucks foul.
Del Negro. He's checked in for Cassell.
Second team foul. Substitution for Milwaukee. Number 50.
Bucks on defense.
Vinny Del Negro.
Here's Miller. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
The ball goes to Milwaukee.
The Bucks trail. Here's Del Negro. Still scoreless. Allen for the three. Again, Allen missing.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
A three-pointer is right on target. Miller's got 14 points for the game.
And you can't leave someone uncovered on Jackson's squad because he's just too consistent at finding the open man.
Here's Del Negro. Here's Williams. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Pass to Crozier. And the three off target.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Allen's shot is off.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now here's Rose. 7 points in the game. Miller, no luck.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Del Negro. Back to Allen. Over Crozier. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Del Negro. Allen's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A pure shooter if there ever was one. Allen easily knocks down the mid-range.
They set the pick. Here's Jackson. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. Here's Del Negro. Still yet to score. Thomas up top. Pass to Allen. Williams sets a screen for Allen. That doesn't go either for Allen. And it's the Pacers' ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Smits. Here's Crozier. He had 15 points last outing. And he goes in for the dunk.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And so it's Milwaukee with it, following the score by Indiana. Jackson against Del Negro. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. Pacers leading by 4. Outside Rose. And there's the drive. And finished off by Rose.
There's a bunch of athleticism behind Rose's drive. He just explodes to the hole.
1:21 left in the first half. And for Milwaukee, their shooting is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter. Thomas passes to Robinson. The Bucks working the ball around. There's a screen by Williams. 4 on the clock. To the inside. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Like the energy from Williams in the paint. Going in for a strong finish that time.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. A different look for Milwaukee. Johnson comes in for Thomas. And it's Cassell in for Del Negro. Bucks trail by 4. There's 42 seconds left here in the second. Cassell against Jackson. Stolen by Jackson. Miller outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Pacers have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
At the line for Indiana.
That free throw good from Miller. The Pacers making a change here. Harrington's checked in. Both free throws good for Miller. 27 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Outside Williams. Pass to Cassell. To the paint. Here's Johnson. Falls, great assist by Sam Cassell. Johnson's got 8 points.
That's the look you want.
And here's Jackson. Here's Rose. Over Robinson. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room.
The previous play is under review.
Inside.
And even though, you know, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the call right.
Yeah, and the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing up the footage for the official.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hand.
And even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves after the replay proves them right. They're like, see, we had it right all along. So good call, fellas.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Pacers lead by 4. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Ray Allen.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. To the inside, Smits, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
And Milwaukee has possession. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Williams looking around. Pass to Robinson. Back to Williams. Clock at 4. Allen inside the three-point line. Pacers with the rebound. Jackson with it. And here is Davis. Davis setting the pick for Miller. Over Allen. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Jackson against Cassell. Johnson kicks to Robinson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Smits has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Rose attacking. Good. Rose has got the lead up to 8 now for the Pacers.
Good to see him playing downhill like this, moving forward with purpose.
Here's Cassell. He's got 11. That one goes. Count it. 19 points for Allen.
Boy, I like the assertiveness and the energy from Allen there. Not letting that interior defense stop him.
Pass to Miller. Lets the 3 fly. They get it again. Davis, the pass to Miller. Davis setting the pick for Miller. And Miller throws it down hard.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
For the 3, it's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got his 5th assist in this one. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. developing now for Indiana. Bucks trail by 11. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Cassell, the pass to Johnson. Over Foster. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Pacers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Pass to Bender. Lays it up off the glass. Bender's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Williams passes to Cassell. Back to Williams. Ray Allen is on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Cassell. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Robinson misses.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Here's Best. Milwaukee with the rebound. That's tipped. Count it. Best's got 8.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Cassell. 11 points in the game. Such a wide-open look. He's got 13.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Best passes to Mullen. Here's Best. It's Davis on the wing. Out to the wing from the arc. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Cassell. He's got 13. Off on the layup. Here's Indiana. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's Bender. Now Robinson. Hasn't made one yet. To the middle. Here's Johnson. Bender with the rebound. Indiana leading by 13. Best passes to Mullen. Over Allen. Here's Foster. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Here's Cassell. Down low. Here's Williams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
The energy that Williams plays with, I love it. It's what helps him get these calls.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
And the physicality of Williams is impressive. When he's on the floor, he's not afraid to throw his body around.
Into the lane. Best can't hit. Bucks trail by 11. Outside Robinson. Pass to Cassell. Puts up a 3. The Pacers pull it in. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Mullen against Allen. Driving the lane. Here's Crozier. Misses and the dry spell continues.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Allen shot is off. Indiana leading by 11. Here's Best. 8 points for him. Trying to get open is Davis. Here's Crozier, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Crozier's got 6.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Now here's Williams. He has 6. He gets it in there.
Some real live muscle from Williams on that play, forcing his way to a finish inside.
Here's Best. He's covered by Cassell. To the left side wing. Goes up the baseline. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Using the mid-range, I like him in that area of the floor.
Outside Williams. Pass to Cassell. Takes the 13-footer, and the rebound goes to the Pacers. Crozier's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Best, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game. A shot by Crozier, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Allen, and he uses the glass on the layup. Allen's got 4 points this quarter.
And when you put up numbers like he is in this one, he'll get some recognition.
It's tipped. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Thomas checked in for Milwaukee. Now here's Rose. 11 points in the game. Over Robinson. Rose can't hit. Bucks trail by 11. Here's Cassell. Inside, Johnson. The shot's good. Cassell making the play. Cassell's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Now here's Jackson. Pass to Smits. And here's Miller, defended by Allen. Here's Robinson, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. First trip to the line for him here.
At the line for 2.
And he can't get the first one. And some changes here for the Pacers. Al Harrington's checked in for Davis. And it's Perkins in for Rose. And he's good on the second. Indiana leading by 8. And here's Perkins. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Here's Smits. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Smits has got 6 points.
You know, given his size, it makes a lot of sense to feed Smits down low. Really good execution there.
Cassell against Jackson. It's deflected.
No soul. He was not letting that one go.
And it's Miller penetrating, and the layup's good off the glass. And it's a 12-point Indiana lead.
An elite score, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Buck shooting 43% for the game. Cassell against Jackson. Here's Cassell, 13 points in the game, and he just hasn't been able to get it going. Harrington against Robinson, and taken away by Johnson. Here's Allen, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Al Harrington.
That's savviness right there by Allen, taking the contact and getting the shot off.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. And that one falls for Allen. Rose, he's checked in for Indiana. Both shots good from the stripe.
You know, with the style of game he has, seems like no matter the system, he's going to succeed.
And it's sent back by Allen.
Excellent defense that time from Allen. Staying connected. Surprising length, too.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the net.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the...
He hits both from the stripe.
And, you know, Sam Cassell is about as reliable as it gets, guys. I mean, he's an excellent scorer who does a nice job running the offense and doesn't shy away from big moments either.
Now here's McKee. He has 7. Takes it inside. Chalk up 2 there. McKee's got 9.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Rose against Cassell. And yes, it's good. Cassell's got 6 in the quarter.
So good at anticipating and feeling things on the floor. Cassell sees an opportunity coming and then takes advantage.
Outside, Perkins. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got his 6th assist on the night.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Rose against Cassell. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Cassell's got 19 points.
Look, you expect to get roughed up a little inside. He was prepared for the contact.
To the middle, here's Harrington. Milwaukee making a switch. Williams is checked in.
Into the lineup for the Bucks. Number 42, Scott Williams.
There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter.
He made extra sure that goes in.
Bucks trail by 11. Here's Cassell. He's got 19. It's stolen by Harrington. Del Negro defending. Off target at the rim. Drives to the hoop. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
Rose kicks to Harrington. He got it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Indiana in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. We come back right after this. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's Del Negro. Outside Thomas. Shot clock at 5 from about 19 feet. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Indiana leading by 9. Harrington with it to the inside. Here's Perkins. It's rebounded by Ham. Ham's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Del Negro, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Boy, Del Negro plays with a lot of confidence and good at spacing the floor, and he's a reliable scorer.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Del Negro. Miller's checked in for Indiana. Jackson comes in for Sam Perkins. And so Del Negro nails both of them. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Indiana. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Miller. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Miller's got 25 points in the game. Bucks trail by 9. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Del Negro against Jackson. Del Negro the pass to Thomas. And the wing jumper offline.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
Left side Rose. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Rose so good at drawing fouls. I mean, his activity on the offensive end puts defenders in a bind.
That free throw, no good.
Taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Here's Del Negro. Outside Robinson from past the arc. Good on the three-point shot.
Nice work offensively, spreading out that defense and then capitalizing.
There's the pick. Here's Rose. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Bucks trail by 7. Down low, here's Ham. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Ham's got his first points of the night. For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Best. Miller outside. Rose in the post. Outside for Harrington. Pass to Best. Indiana moving the ball around. Harrington dishes to Miller. Harrington with a screen on Robinson. Miller, no luck. Bucks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Del Negro the pass to Thomas. Outside Robinson. 6 to shoot. Pacers with the rebound. Now Rose. The 3. Rose can't get that one to fall.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
No good from Del Negro. Pacers leading by 5. Here's Best. And here's Rose outside. Indiana again missing. Thomas passes to Del Negro. Back to Thomas. Latrey. Harrington with the rebound. Pacers shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Outside Rose. That's good from 17 feet away. And the Pacers lead by 7.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now here's Rose. And it's Miller in the corner. Miller's got 11 points here in just the second half.
That is how you use the shot fake, folks.
Here's Del Negro. Outside Thomas. Pass to Williams. Here's Ham. 17-foot shot on the way. Here's Best. Outside Rose. And the 3-ball is good. And now a 10-point Pacer lead.
Quick thinking of Rose. I like when he goes just right up with that one.
Here's Del Negro. Outside Thomas. And here is Williams. Williams, a screen on Harrington. Thomas, it's a wide open look. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. But it's no good. To the paint. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
Bucks trail by 12. Here's Del Negro. It's Thomas on the wing. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now here is Miller. Pass to Harrington. Here's Best. Harrington kicks to Miller. Right wing. Here's Best. From outside, off the mark. And for Milwaukee, their shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire at 27%. Del Negro the pass to Ham. Del Negro against Rose. Trying to get something going. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Boy, that's a tough physical play there. Puts the defense in a tough spot and able to get the call.
First one falls for him. And the Bucks making a change here. And so Del Negro nails both of them. The Pacers call timeout. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, I listened in on Isaiah Thomas's huddle. He told him it's all about maintaining the lead. He told him he knows it's easy to get comfortable when you're in this position, but that they need to keep the pressure on. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Allen shot is off.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Miller kicks to Perkins. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Bucks trail by 10. Here's Cassell. Outside Robinson. Fires the three. It falls. Great assist by Sam Cassell. Cassell's got 9 assists now tonight.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Now here's Jackson. Miller outside. Over Allen. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And so Allen will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Here's Cassell. Outside Williams. Pass to Allen. And stolen by Miller. One-on-one here. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Hey, Allen picks one up.
Second team foul. At the line for 2, Miller.
That free throw good from Miller. Both free throws good for Miller. Here's Cassell. Outside Williams. Pass to Cassell.
Indiana foul. Mark Jackson. 3rd personal foul. 4th team foul.
Robinson finds Allen. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Robinson's got 3 assists in the game. Now Miller. Allen defending. Back to Jackson. 3-pointer. Milwaukee with the rebound. Allen's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Williams. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Clock at 6. It's Allen, top of the key. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
One cool customer. Ray Allen, great in these situations.
It's Miller on the wing. Back to Jackson. On the wing, Miller. Misses off the left iron. Here's Milwaukee now. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. And they pick up 2. And now just a 2-point Pacer lead.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Here's Jackson. Cassell grabs the miss. Cassell's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Williams. Cassell against Jackson. Allen up top. Here's Cassell. Can't tie it up as that one misses. .149 left in the 4th.
The IQ of Mark Jackson, how high it is, very obvious. Reads the floor well, does a great job setting his teammates up, but he also can do a little self-service too. Terrific point guard.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
They've been in the zone from mid-range all game long, and they've made the most of any chance they've found in that space.
And, you know, the more they penetrated, the more they realized the defense wasn't able to stop them. So they just kept doing it.
Robinson misses. Indiana leading by 3. 1:27 left in the 4th quarter. Jackson, and it's good for 2.
Ice water in his veins. When the game gets tight, Jackson gets better.
Jackson against Cassell. That one good for 2. Cassell's got 21.
And Cassell is an outstanding shooter who can be trusted to deliver in big moments.
And 1:01 left in the 4th quarter. Back to Jackson. Inside, Crozier. It drops.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
The Bucks call time.
Substitution for the Pacers, number 4, Travis Best.
50 seconds left in the 4th quarter. The Bucks call time. .50 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Robinson against Perkins.
Losing him with the bounce. Those moves take years to perfect. He's put a lot of time into his craft.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Pass to Crozier. Just 5 on the clock. Yes!
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They're behind by 5. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
19 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Robinson. It's rebounded by Indiana. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
14 foul.
It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
2 shots.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
It's showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
So the Pacers take the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long. And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Moments away, it'll be the Pistons going up against New York. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. And on paper, Clark, this looks like a total mismatch. Many will consider one of these teams to be way better.
Yeah, that's why we play the games, Kevin. That's part of what makes sports so captivating. It can look one way on paper, but the game is never decided there. It's always decided between the lines.
And it's Detroit's ball. Hunter with it. Really struggled in their loss against Utah. To the inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Tell you what, these coaches really like it when Stack takes it inside, pounding that paint.
Pass to Houston. The screen from Ewell. Over Leitner. And it falls over the rim and in.
Assist goes to Allen Houston.
And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Here's Stackhouse. His three-pointers off the mark. Here's Houston. His last outing, 16 points for him. Kicks it out to Johnson. There's the triple. Hill pulls it in. Pass to Hunter.
That's the idea. Get the ball inside, get a good look, and see if you can draw some fouls.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws of this game.
At the line for your Pistons, Lindsey Hunter, taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Hunter. And both free throws good for Hunter.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Johnson the screen, and he drives in. Pass to Ward.
Detroit foul. Terry Mills. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Houston. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
The jump hook. Bank shot. No good. Knicks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And he banks in the layup.
You love the efficiency that Houston scores and plays with. Takes smart shots all the time.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Stackhouse. 6 on the shot clock. And he comes up with the deuce. Stackhouse has got his second basket of the night.
Fancy work that time from Stackhouse. Mercy me.
Ward the pass to Johnson. Lets it go from 11. Rebound by the Pistons.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
Here's Sprewell. 9-point game his last outing, and the basket is good.
You got size and quickness. That's a great combination that Sprewell possesses.
Outside Hill. Pass to Mills. Grant Hill on the wing. Still without a basket. For New York, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Johnson double team. Here's Houston. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
And this is where Houston is at his best. So good at just catching and shooting.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
All right, fans, let's hear it for your Detroit Pistons.
And the Pistons with possession here. Trailing by 2. This their first look at this year's New York squad.
And going back to last year, this series was an even split.
Yeah, guys, they feel like they're the better team. The standings would agree with that. I look for them to assert that with their play tonight.
First personal foul, second team foul.
And Stackhouse kicks to Hunter. Right side Hill. Clock at 6. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Inside Hill can be a problem finding a way to get around the defense and score the ball.
Pass to Sprewell. Here's Ward. Johnson the screen. Fires the 3. Ward, good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Detroit trails by 3. And here is Hunter. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Here's Stackhouse with the drive. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
Right down the lane, Stackhouse blows past the defense there.
Here's Ward. Turned in an outstanding game against New Jersey. Here's Ewing. And then Ewing with the jam.
Ooh, the one-hand tomahawk, guys. Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
Yeah, they got the entire bench up right there as they saw that and out of their chairs.
That's how you get your teammates fired up.
And the Pistons with possession here, following the score by New York. Now, here's Hunter. Over Ward. Hunter, no good. The Knicks leading by 3. Here's Houston. Pass to Sprewell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. So, in terms of the players' perspective, Clark, have most of these guys settled back into their regular season rhythm by now?
Well, I certainly hope so, Kevin. They better have settled in by now. I mean, in some ways, that's what the preseason was for. You should be up and running at full speed by now. Absolutely, no doubt about it.
Williams, he's checked in for the Pistons.
Yeah, you can't doubt that Sprewell has the talent. When focused, he's an incredibly efficient scorer as well.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
All right, fans, let's hear it for
So it's the Pistons now. It's a 5-point game. Here's Stackhouse. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Ewing. Offline with the baseline jumper. The Pistons have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Back to Hunter. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
High percentage if you can find a window. Great job.
Knicks have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Here's Houston, covered by Stackhouse. Or the pass to Ewing. Here's Sprewell. They set the pick. And it's Johnson penetrating. And good that time. And the Knicks lead by 3.
A big guy who possesses fantastic mobility. Johnson, tough to stop on the drive.
Hunter on the wing. Shoots. Curry Johnson grabs the miss.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
To the middle, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
Boy, Johnson showing you that impressive leaping ability. Terrific at rising up for the throwdown.
And so he'll bring it up for the Pistons. Hunter on the wing. Pass to Stackhouse. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Or the pass to Sprewell. Here's Ward, covered by Hunter. Fires from deep. Houston can't get it to go. Looking at the Knicks, they took the win in their last game against New Jersey. Stackhouse dishes to Hunter. Williams sets a screen for Hunter. Shot clock at 5.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Houston. Out to the right wing. Here's Sprewell, covered by Hunter. Puts it up from 7. Rebound by Williams. Detroit trails by 3. Pass to Hunter. Back to Stackhouse. Fires for 3. The rebound by Johnson.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Ewing, a screen on Hunter. Or the pass to Johnson. And again, it's the Knicks missing. The Pistons have gone 7 of 15 from the field at this point. Pass to Stackhouse. And Stackhouse throws it down.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Houston's shot's good.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Now, here's Hunter. Not a lot of room. Pass to Stackhouse. It's back to Hill. Ewing sends it back.
Good read that time from Ewing defensively, showing that he can be impactful at that end of the floor, too.
More. John Crotty.
The Knicks leading by 3. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter. Here's Ward. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2. And, well, Detroit shooting 47% from the field to start things off. Pass to Williams. Moore with it. Ewing defending. And Moore kicks to Hunter. Here's the screen. Jacks up a 3. The Knicks pull it in.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Here's Crotty following the score by New York. Pass to Stackhouse. Now here's Hunter driving in.
That was a winning basketball play. Only good things happen when you draw a foul and get yourself free throws.
The Pistons have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Hunter. And so here is New York, leading by 5. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
Now Stackhouse, 17 points for him last game again.
Yeah, and it seemed like he spent about half the game shooting free throws. Credit him for really taking it to the defense.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Knicks lead by 7. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for New York.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Something else they've been doing really well is shredding that defense by getting all the way to the rack. They've been absolutely fearless in attacking the paint.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
New York leading by 5. Here's Childs. A 14-point game for him in the win against New Jersey. He takes it in. And Stackhouse pulls it down. And the Pistons with possession here. Pass to Crotty. And he makes good on the layup.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
The Knicks shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. It's Thomas on the wing. Here's Wallace, and Wallace slams it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Stackhouse outside. Outside Williams. Pistons passing it around. Just 5 to shoot. The 19-foot shot. No good from Stackhouse. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Houston. Detroit with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Stackhouse up top. Lots of room. Houston pulls it in. Houston's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Out to Wallace. Pass to Thomas. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Detroit trails by 7. Friday the pass to Stackhouse. Here's Bushler. Puts it up from 17. No good from Stackhouse. The Knicks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Houston. 8 points for him. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Bushler fortunate to get a shot off after that contact, but now is heading to the stripe.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Buechler is such a solid rotational piece, an ideal rotational player because he's so versatile and he gives it to you at both ends, a dependable wing.
And the Pistons making a change here. Mills is checked in. New York leading by 5. Pass to Campbell. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
Here's Crotty. Now here's Mills. Can be covering. Again, the miss by the Pistons. The Knicks have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Down low. And slam dunk by Camby.
Oh, and one little pump fake, and he had all the time he needed to go hard to the rack.
It's one of the most reliable moves you can make, GA. So pretty when it works.
You had the feeling, guys, he was just eyeing the rim from the start. I mean, he was committed.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Pistons making a change here. Hunter's checked in.
Lindsey Hunter.
Detroit trails by 9. Stackhouse outside. Pass to Crotty. From 17 feet out, that shot is off. For New York, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Here's Childs. Scoreless thus far. Here's Camby, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Launches it. Hunter grabs the miss. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. They trail by 9 points. Pass to Mills. Back to Hunter. Williams against Thomas. Hunter, a 3. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pistons
foul. John Crotty. First personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Camby, covered by Mills. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Well, I tell you what, a long, intimidating defender who rebounds and blocks shots at a high rate gives you a ton of energy on the defensive end.
Morris checked in for Detroit. And both free throws good for Camby. Detroit trails by 11. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Camby with the steal. Here's Sprewell. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. Pass to Childs. Here's Sprewell. It's Thomas on the wing. Teardrop shot. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. And, well, Detroit shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Now Stackhouse floats one, and the layup is good. Stackhouse has got 4 this quarter.
Got to do more than this to slow down Stackhouse now. He doesn't let tight defense bother him.
And Thomas has it in the corner. Moore against Camby. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And the Pistons making a change here. Hill's checked in. Hunter with it. He's got 6. Pass to Hill. Wide open. Rebound, Camby. Camby's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Sprewell, covered by Stackhouse. New York moving the ball around. And here's Camby. Fader on the way. Rebound by Grant Hill. Detroit trails by 11. To the inside. Williams kicks to Moore. Hill passes to Stackhouse. Four on the shot clock. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. New York with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Thomas, a screen on Hunter. Outside for Thomas. New York, no good that time either. And Detroit has possession. Here's Hunter. Great D that time from Thomas. New York leading by 11. Pass to Camby. And slam dunk by Camby.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
And here is Hunter. Stackhouse outside. Outside Hill. From 17 feet out. No good from Stackhouse.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Pass to Thomas. Here's Childs. Back to Thomas. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now, here's Hunter. He's tightly guarded. Stackhouse outside. This one for 3. It's rebounded by New York.
And it's really a tale of 2 quarters. Shot it so well in the last, but this one can't get anything to fall.
Here's Sprewell. A 3-pointer off the mark. Detroit trails by 15. Pass to Stackhouse. Inside and out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Substitution on the court.
And here are the Knicks now. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Here's Ward. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Ward's got 7 points in the game. And, well, Detroit shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Hit the crossover and plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. The Pistons have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Good on the second free throw. Here's Ward. He has 7. Got a piece of it. Yep, that one goes. Hill's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, Hill is a tremendous penetrator and loves going right through the defense and scoring on the drive.
Or the pass to Dudley. Johnson against Hill. Johnson kicks to Dudley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ward. Cans it from downtown. 10 points for him.
Doing damage from long range, elevating his offense.
Pass to Stackhouse. Low block shot. Rebound by Wingate.
Oh, it's been a turbulent quarter, really rough for him. Nothing going his way. But he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Over in the corner, Dudley. We've got 1:55 left in the first half of basketball. Shot by Johnson, no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And that one's good, Hunter.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Wingate against Stackhouse. Johnson outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Brent Hill picks one up.
Larry Johnson, such a powerhouse of a player. I mean, look at how well built he is. I mean, the athleticism to go with that physique. Boy, he can really beat you up with his physicality.
He hits the second from the line. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Detroit. 15-point game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul. 4th team foul.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
And how good has he been at the line?
He sure has been. I mean, you could tell that he had that nice rhythm right from the start. You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
The Knicks making a switch here. Brunson's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Knicks leading by 13. To the paint. Johnson surveying the floor. There's the pick. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
The Pistons shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Stackhouse outside. Pass to Williams. Outside Hill. Pistons passing it around. Stackhouse against Wingate. No good from Stackhouse.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Here's Sprewell, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
And Mr. Sprewell rising up, an easy liftoff.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Hunter against Brunson. Pass to Hill. And it's blocked. Brunson against Hunter. Brunson kicks to Dudley to the right side. Now here's Brunson. Here's Sprewell. No good on the last second attempt there. And so we conclude the first half. New York ahead, up by 15. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Detroit trails by 15.
New York foul. Latrell Sprewell. Second personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, New York. Stackhouse, the pass to Leitner. Ewing with the block. Here's Ward. To the middle. Shoots. Rebounded by the Pistons. Leitner's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. New York leading by 15. Ward, the pass to Wallace. Here's Camby. Rebound, Detroit.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Here's Stackhouse. Got a hand on it. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Camby dishes to Ewing. Hits the layup in for the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. 6 points for Patrick Ewing.
Very self-confident in the paint. Ewing excels at scoring close to the hoop.
Now Hunter. 12 points for him. Plenty of space. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Inside, it's stolen by Hill. Driving inside. Here's Mills, and it's in off the backboard. Mills has got his first 2 points.
Cleaning up the mess with the old board.
New York leading by 15. Camby, a screen on Hunter. Outside, Ewing. Mills with the rebound. For Detroit, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Here's Stackhouse. Knicks with the rebound. Camby's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Hunter. And here's the fast break. Here's Hill. Camby with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Stackhouse with it. He's got 16. Hunter no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Ward the pass to Ewing. On the wing, Wallace. He's guarded by Hill. Wallace kicks to Camby. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Shoots over Mills. Camby good. Camby's got 10.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Take a look at the Knicks. Off to a great start this season, currently in second. And, of course, Detroit, they're much further down in the standings right now.
And I think for the Knicks, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Here's Stackhouse. He's got 16.
Detroit foul. Christian Laettner. First personal foul.
New York leading by 17. Tipped away. Mills with the steal. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And that one's good, Laettner.
And the league has got to pay more attention to Laettner, especially when he's roaming around the basket.
Down low, Camby, and slam dunk by Camby.
Just a passing clinic.
Here's Stackhouse. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Pass to Mills. Stackhouse outside. Looking to get it going. Larry Johnson grabs the miss. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Knicks. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Houston can't get it to go. Detroit trails by 17. The 19-foot shot. Here's Mills. It's hauled in by Larry Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Ward. Back to Johnson. Five to shoot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
You know, something else that stood out to me is the fact that they continued to force it inside. They were intentional about getting that ball in the paint, and they were looking to score whenever possible in the post.
And the basket by Hill.
Tell you what, good luck trying to stop Hill inside. I mean, once he's this deep, the defense is done.
Houston, the pass to Campbell. Over to the left wing. Houston shot's good. Houston's got 11 points.
Houston is so consistent from out there.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
All right, fans, let's hear it for your defense.
Detroit trails by 20. Pass to Mills. Stolen away. Johnson, the pass to Houston. Camby, the screen. To the left side wing. Lets it go. Up and in with the jumper near the hoop. Camby's got 6 in the quarter.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
And here is Hunter. 12 points for him. Pass to Hill. Wide open shot is on the money. 8 points for him.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
And here is Johnson.
A scoring machine. Nice job baiting the defenders in close there to draw the whistle.
The Knicks have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
Williams, he's checked in for the Pistons. So Johnson hits 2 of them.
You look across the league, so many games are won or lost at the foul line.
Hunter dishes to Stackhouse. Williams kicks to Hill. The Pistons working the ball around now. Shot clock at 6. Stackhouse, the pass to Williams. Second chance shot. He lays it in.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
New York leading by 20. Here's Sprewell. He has 6. From past the arc. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Hill. Houston pulls it in. The Knicks have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Stackhouse with the steal. Outside Hill. Another shot. The Knicks pull it in. Pass to Sprewell. Now Ewing. Here's Sprewell. Here's Houston. Rebound by the Pistons. Leitner's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Hill kicks to Hunter. Hill left side. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Hill's got 10.
Buckets, but he should have just gone straight up with it instead of trying to fade away.
Here's Ward. 10 points for him. Sprewell. New York, no good that time either.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Now, here's Hunter. Out left to the wing. Here's Stackhouse. Here's Hill. Banked in off the glass. He's got 12.
Pretty good awareness and pursuit by Hill that time. Doing a good job positioning himself for that offensive rebound.
Or the pass to Sprewell. Here's Houston. Can they get it? They get it back. And another shot. Rebounded by the Pistons. Williams has got 8 rebounds in this game. Right side Hill. Pass to Stackhouse. Now, here's Hunter. Outside Williams. Back to Hunter. Over Ward. Hunter, no good.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
2 minutes.
Here's Ward.
2 minutes.
Pass to Houston from outside the arc. Here's Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And here is Hunter. On the wing, Williams. Covered by Johnson. Hunter kicks to Williams. Here's Hill. Off the mark from 16 feet out. New York leading by 18. Here's Houston. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Houston's got 5 points in the quarter.
Fantastic decision by Spree, moving that rock.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside Hill. Pass to Williams. Can't hit that one. Good D by Johnson. New York shooting 39% from the floor since the half. Not really what they had in mind. And that one drops for him.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Hill. Hunter, no one around him. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Hunter's got 14 points for the game. New York shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Here's Ward. Covered by Hunter. Ward misses. Now Hunter. 14 points for him. Williams sets a screen for Hunter. Over Ward. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's New York controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Lets it go from the wing. Mills with the rebound. Mills has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Wallace against Hunter. Pass to Crotty. Back to Hunter. Lets the 3 fly. Patrick Ewing comes up with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Pistons. Hunter's got 5 rebounds tonight. One minute now into this fourth quarter. Pass to Mills. The rebound by Ewing. Ewing's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Ward. Covered by Hunter. Here's Sprewell. Goes up from the top of the key. Nice jump shot. Good. Sprewell's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for New York. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Detroit. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Here's Mills. Connects on the 17-footer. The Knicks leading by 20. Here's Ward. There's the drive. Misses the mark. His third miss of the game. 4 for 7 now. Crotty the pass to Hunter. Wing shot on the way. Sprewell grabs the miss. Sprewell's got 4 rebounds in this game. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Houston. Covered by Hunter. Here's the teardrop. Ewing, good.
Boy, Ewing does a nice job anticipating shot trajectories, realizing how quick to position himself on that offensive glass.
Hunter with it. To the inside. Williams. And the slam by Williams.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
The Knicks call time.
Marcus Camby, Chris Childs.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Pass to Campbell. Wallace with the ball. 6 to shoot. Fades and shoots. Rebound, Detroit. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Williams, a screen on Campbell. Driving in. Kept alive. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow.
Yep, he stayed with it all the way and got his reward at the end.
Here's Sprewell. count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
And how about Sprewell mixing it up inside, getting to a high percentage look there.
Here's Crotty. Pass to Mills. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Kurt Thomas.
At the line for Detroit, Terry Mills, taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw for the Pistons. Leitner's checked in for Williams. Hill comes in for Bushler. And it's Stackhouse in for Hutter. And he's good on the second. Here's Childs. Pass to Sprewell. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Pistons.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Here's Childs to the wing right side. Camby passes to Wallace. Releases from 15, and it's Leitner with the rebound. Detroit trails by 19. Here's Crotty to the paint. Hill inside. Thomas with the block.
Oh, he just erases the shot there with a well-timed block.
Pass to Childs. Right wing. Wallace down low, covered by Stackhouse. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
That one is on Stackhouse.
Shooting for New York, Wallace. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Wallace. Williams, he's checked in for the Pistons. Second free throw, no good. And so he'll bring it up for the Pistons. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Here's Crotty. It's rebounded by New York. Pass to Childs. And here is Wallace. He's guarded by Hill. Fades away. The shot's good. Here's Crotty.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
They set the pick. Stackhouse outside. Detroit needs to get off a shot here. Williams, that's for 2. Sprewell grabs the miss. Sprewell's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Childs. Some nice passing by New York here. Wallace against Hill. 5 on the clock. Here's Childs. Takes a 3. Rebound by the Pistons. Hill's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Crotty the pass to Williams. Over Camby. Williams can't hit. New York leading by 22. Pass to Childs. And here's Camby. Wallace inside. He's against Hill. New York needs to get off a shot. Offline with his 3. And, well, Detroit shooting a low 30% mark from the field. Here's Crotty. And Stackhouse kicks to Hill. Williams sends a screen for Hill. Pass to Leitner. They could use a bucket. Rebound by Wallace.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Come on, box him out, man.
Here's Childs. Camby passes to Wallace. Over Hill. And it's Leitner with the rebound. Leitner's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Crotty. Williams passes to Crotty. Now here is Hill. Over Wallace. Again, the miss by the Pistons. New York leading by 22. Pass to Childs. Here's Sprewell. Now Wallace. From the left block. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And that's now 9 points for Wallace.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Hill looking it over. Williams sets a screen for Hill. Inside. Rejected by Campbell. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. Clock at 4 to end the cold streak. It's rebounded by New York. Sprewell's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Ward.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Houston. Over Stackhouse. They get it back. Here's Ewing. The layup off target. Pistons shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. Hill passes to Hunter. It's back to Hill. Out to the right wing. To the middle. Here's Leitner. Camby with the block.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for New York.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Camby.
Yeah, and he was aggressive rebounding the ball tonight. I think his aggressiveness on the glass helped set the tone.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Stackhouse outside. Pass to Hunter. They need this one. Knicks with the rebound.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Here's Ward. So no problem for New York as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. In this game, we'll see Vancouver going up against the Spurs. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. So here we go again, GA. These teams continue to duke it out in this series here tonight.
And this is where things get interesting, Kevin. No more surprises or feeling things out. They know their opponent now and should have a clear plan of attack.
Here's Bibby, and the rebound goes to Duncan. Here is Elliott. Ipos Johnson. Screen by Duncan. Pocket 6. Elliott passes to Duncan. And Duncan throws it down.
Boy, that's a powerful throwdown by Duncan. He saw an opening there and took full advantage of it.
Pass to Harrington. Fires for 3. Rebound San Antonio. Johnson outside. First quarter, just over a minute played. Shoots a fader, and Duncan gets it to go on the assist by Johnson. Duncan's got his second basket.
Duncan with that innate ability to shoot the basketball.
Nickerson buries it from three-point range.
Kick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Daniels passes to Duncan. And Duncan throws it down.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Reeves gets the bucket.
Boy, it never gets old watching him bang buckets through.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Johnson outside. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Spurs ball.
San Antonio shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
One shot.
That free throw good from Daniels. Pass to Elliott. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Elliott scores in multiple ways, a very versatile small forward.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Shooting for the Spurs, Sean Elliott. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Elliott. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Coaches love to see guys get to the line, drawing fouls. It shows he's playing the game with some aggression and passion, too.
Pass to Abdul-Rahim. Over Johnson. Abdul-Rahim can't hit. Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against Vancouver.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
Clock is at 3. Here's Johnson. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Reeves outside. Pass to Bibby. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Elliott kicks to Johnson. Duncan with it. Here is Elliott. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Duncan can't hit. Vancouver trails by 3. Abdul-Rahim passes to Bibby. Pass to Abdul-Rahim. And again, it's Vancouver missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Daniels passes to Robinson. Grizzlies with the rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
Robinson a screen on Bibby. Here's Johnson, takes it inside. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Once he took off on the drive, he never looked back.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. Vancouver trails by 3. Back to Bibby. Vancouver working the ball around now. Harrington, the pass to Reeves. Over Robinson. Reeves gets the bucket. Reeves has got his second bucket tonight.
Got a little fancy with the fadeaway on that
Here is Elliott. With some arc, and Abdur-Rahim pulls it down. Here's Bibby. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. The Spurs have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game out, and it's in there.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Now Bibby, his last outing with 20 points. Reeves trying to free himself up. Bibby with the buckets.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Johnson kicks to Duncan. Here is Elliott. 9 points last game. Fades. And Duncan with the basket on the assist by Daniels. Duncan's got 8 points.
Being unselfish and finding his team the best shot out there, I like it.
Duncan against Harrington. Back to Bibby. Harrington with a screen on Johnson. Bibby misses. Spurs leading by 3. In the corner, Daniels. It's stolen. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Here's Harrington. A shot off that time. Duncan with some nice D. Elliott passes to Johnson. Got a piece of it. And so the ball out of bounds. Reeves touched it last. Porter's checked in for San Antonio.
Number 30, Terry Porter.
Duncan kicks to Porter. Pass to Johnson. Now Porter shoots the 3. Reeves with the rebound. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And here's Bibby. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Shot clock at 5. Vancouver needs to get off a shot here. Here's the 3. Rebound, San Antonio.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Elliott against Bibby. Elliott the bucket. And the Spurs lead by 5. Vancouver shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Now, here is Bibby. Wants to get it to Reeves, and does. Over Duncan. And again, it's Vancouver missing. San Antonio leading by 5. Pass to Elliott. There's a screen by Robinson. Elliott passes to Duncan. Here is Elliott. And they recover it. Robinson with it. Over Harrington. Harrington with the rebound.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Pass to Reeves. It's stolen by Johnson. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. And then Robinson slams it in.
The Admiral putting something extra on that throwdown, trying to get his guys ramped up.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Both teams changing it up here. Vancouver trails by 7. Lopez outside. Here's Abdul Rahim, covered by Duncan. Back to Lopez. Trying to end the drought. And David Robinson pulls it down. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for San Antonio. Last time they met was in San Antonio.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And, you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meeting. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there beautifully.
Porter passes to Duncan. Scott against Elliott. Here's Ellie. A three-pointer, no good. The Grizzlies shooting just 35% to start the game. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at San Antonio, third best record here in the early going. And, of course, Vancouver, 8.5 games behind them.
And right now for Vancouver, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's really hard to figure out exactly what's been missing, but there is something missing. It perhaps could be the system they're playing in.
San Antonio making a switch here. Ellie's checked in.
Second team foul. Into the lineup for the Spurs, number 17, Mario Ellie.
Johnson, the pass to Ellie. Out to the wing. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. 6 on the shot clock. Porter outside. Good D by Lopez. Vancouver trails by 5. Down low. And the basket by Parks.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Johnson. His last outing, he had 18 points. Pass to Rose.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Spurs.
The defense has been giving them plenty of mid-range jumpers, and they've been making them pay for that mistake.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
Free throw, good, Rose. Rose hits them both. Here is Bibby. Pass to Parks. Back to Bibby. They set the screen over Johnson. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And Vancouver with the possession here after the basket by San Antonio. Lopez with the ball. Hasn't made one yet. To the paint, pass to Long. Lopez outside. Here he goes. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Zipping right past the defense and finding his shot. Excellent quickness on display from Lopez.
Outside Rose. Tim Duncan has been on display for the Spurs. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We'll return shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
And it's Brown missing.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Bibby passes to Lopez. He's good with the little jumper in close. Lopez has got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Vancouver. Johnson surveying the floor. Rose sets the screen for Johnson. Vancouver pulls it in, and that'll be the first of a two-game road trip for him. Lopez passes to Long. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. San Antonio leading by 3. Pass to Johnson. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Mike Bibby.
And Ellie is a terrific role player. I mean, talkative, fiery, a leader, and producer at both ends of the floor. His passion and personality make a difference on any team.
And the first one at the line is good. Antonio Daniels checked in for Porter. And both free throws good for Ellie.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Pass to Long. Back to Bibby. And it's blocked by Brown.
And nice job reading the eyes of the offensive player. Knew when he was going to shoot it.
Now Johnson. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Charity stripe shot, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And here's Bibby. And again, it's Vancouver missing. Here is Daniels. Lopez covering. Now here's Johnson. Off with the layup. Outside, Scott. Pass to Bibby. All alone. Yep, that one goes in there. Bibby's got his second bucket. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for San Antonio. It's a 5-point game. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He's ready to talk things through with the team. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Throws a screen on Bibby. Johnson kicks to Daniels. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go with the 3. Tries again. And the layup good by Brown. Brown's got the lead up to 7 now for the Spurs.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Now, here is Bibby. No good from outside. Johnson outside. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. The Grizzlies pull it in. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Lopez, no luck. Spurs leading by 7. Johnson outside. Brown sends a screen for Johnson. Inside, releases, and he can't bank that one in. Grizzlies have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. For 3, Bibby. It's hauled in by Brown.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these 3. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Vancouver trails by 9. Lopez outside. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
You know, sometimes you have to go through the defenders. That's what he tried to do there.
Second team foul.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Antonio Daniels taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Daniels. Both teams will make substitutions. Both free throws good from Daniels. Vancouver trails by 11. Here's Bibby. Pass to Reeves. Over Robinson. And again, it's Vancouver missing.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
On the wing, Daniels. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Basketball IQ of Tim Duncan, top flight. He's so smart at knowing how to draw fouls.
The Spurs have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. The free throw drops for Duncan.
Tim Duncan, just an absolute beast at the 4. He lets his play do all of his talking.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Vancouver trails by 13. Pass to Harrington. Reeves against Robinson. Reeves can't hit. San Antonio with the ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And the Grizzlies with possession here. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now a timeout called by Vancouver. Johnson against Bibby. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And that was a very close look.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Porter's checked in for San Antonio.
One shot.
And it's Porter with the ball for San Antonio. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Three-pointer. Harrington with the rebound. Harrington's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Abdul Rahim. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on David Robinson.
He doesn't care at all if he has to take a little punishment to get his points. You can say that for sure about Abdul Rahim. He's not going to shy away from the contact.
He's off on the first.
And Abdul Rahim is a talented big man. I mean, a volume shooter who has no problem carrying the load on offense.
Rose, he's checked in for the Spurs. Good on the second free throw. Porter with it. No scoring in this one. The shot. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Dickerson. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Porter looking it over. Fires the three. He hits that shot. His first of the night, now 1 for 6.
I think the defense has to do a better job closing out on Porter. I mean, you just don't want to give that look to such an efficient outside shooter.
Robinson against Reeves. To the inside. Outside for Harrington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he drives in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. Lopez, he's checked in for Vancouver. And he sinks the second. Spurs leading by 9. Outside Rose. Now Robinson. He had an 18-point outing in the last game again.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively, also doing a great job. A couple blocks in that game as well.
Now, here's Harrington. After the miss from Tim Duncan. Harrington, the pass to Abdul Rahim. Back to Harrington. The three. Rebounded by the Spurs. Outside Rose. Pass to Porter. Fires from deep. Vancouver pulls it in. Abdul Rahim's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Lopez. Here's Abdul Rahim. He's covered by Rose. Abdul Rahim can't hit. San Antonio leading by 9. Pass to Duncan. Rose looking around. It's Porter outside. It's in, and hoping this is the start of a new trend. 2 for 8 now from the field.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
Here's Abdul Rahim. He's coming off a 16-point game against San Antonio.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backboard.
And here's Daniels. Pass to Porter. Floats it up for Rose. It's stolen by Harrington. To the left wing. Here's Abdul Rahim. Over Rose. Abdul Rahim's shot is good. Abdul Rahim's got 6.
And when he has to, Abdul Rahim can stretch things out, putting up that silky mid-range jump shot.
Robinson a screen on Lopez. Daniels, no good. Vancouver trails by 10. Lopez left side. Robinson with the block.
And there you see why Robinson is the anchor of this defense. Massive wingspan, easily allowing him to turn away shots.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Price is checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Elliott comes in for Rose, and it's Johnson in for Porter. We've got 1:55 left in the first half. Pass to Abdul Rahim. Clock at 6. easy 2 points on the layup. Abdur-Rahim's got 6 here in this quarter.
And how about Abdur-Rahim not letting the defense affect that shot, just staying with the task at hand.
Now, here's Johnson. And here is Robinson. Over Reeves. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Grizzly shooting in the second quarter has been pretty iffy, down 32%. Harrington can't get it to go. Spurs leading by 8. Here is Elliott. Duncan outside. Johnson outside. Back to Duncan. Over Price. And Duncan with the basket on the assist by Johnson. He's got 12.
And, you know, this team depends on Duncan offensively because they know how great a scorer he is.
Harrington against Duncan. Now, here's Harrington. Defense right on him. Here's Price. Duncan grabs the rebound. Johnson outside. Here is Elliott. Duncan right side. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Inside, Duncan, highly efficient. So really the defense has to try to get physical.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. That free throw, no good.
Well, you can't overlook any trip to the line. These points could end up making the difference.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Vancouver trails by 10. The 11-footer, and it's good off the glass. Abdur-Rahim's got 10.
Boy, the soft shot of Abdur-Rahim, man, his touch, really nice. Good release on that jump shot.
Johnson from outside, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's San Antonio holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. An exceptional performance from Tim Duncan.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Here is Elliott. And it's blocked.
Hey, you could feel that throwback from here.
Pass to Daniels. 5 to shoot. Looking to get back on track here. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Duncan. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot and get stops.
And here are the Grizzlies now, trailing here by 8. Bibby, a screen on Elliott. Here's Abdur-Rahim. Drives to the hoop. And that one, good. Abdur Rahim's got the first bucket of the third here for the Grizzlies.
Oh, nice dive to the rim. Abdur Rahim just possesses outstanding mobility for a guy with his size.
Now, here's Johnson. Pass to Duncan. Over Harrington. Vancouver pulls it in. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Now, here is Bibby. Johnson with the rebound. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for San Antonio. Here is Elliott. Pass to Daniels. There's the triple. Harrington with the rebound. Harrington's got 7 rebounds in the game. Bibby against Duncan. Now, here's Bibby. He's got 7. Nice D from Duncan. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Daniels with it. There's a screen by Robinson. Daniels, no good. Vancouver trails by 6. Bibby kicks to Harrington. Back to Bibby. Abdur Rahim passes to Reeves. Not going to go that time. Spurs have gone 0-5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room.
Like to see a player not afraid to embrace physical play and get to the line.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Here is Bibby. He has 7. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Vancouver working the ball around now. Robinson with the block. Now Daniels. 8 points for him. Pass to Elliott. Duncan, a screen. Shoots from the high post. Elliott misses. And here is Harrington. Still scoreless. Harrington with a screen on Johnson. The three. Bibby sinks the triple.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Johnson outside. Knocked away. Pass to Duncan. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Duncan's got 14.
Avery Johnson, a natural leader, a guy who leads with his example and his voice, somebody who plays hard at both ends.
Now, here is Bibby. He's got 10. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Avery Johnson. The Grizzlies shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Mike Bibby. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Bibby. San Antonio leading by 4. Johnson, the pass to Duncan. And here's Daniels. Duncan right side. From 7 over Harrington. And Duncan with the basket on the assist by Daniels. He's got 16.
That kind of defense is not going to cut it with Duncan. He's too good and just shrugs off the contact.
Here's Harrington. Nothing on the board. No good on the 3.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Duncan. Reeves with the rebound. For Vancouver, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the 3rd. That leaves room for improvements here. Stolen by Robinson. And they're on the break. Here's Duncan. The second effort. He takes it up and lays it in. Duncan's got 18 points.
You know, this is simply Tim Duncan doing his thing, being Tim Duncan, playing with great heart and going to work inside.
Now a timeout call by Vancouver. Scotty's check in for Vancouver.
Number 9, Dennis Scott.
Vancouver trails by 8. Pass to Abdul Rahim. Reeves with the screen on Duncan. Here's Abdul Rahim, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Fun watching Abdul Rahim score at will like this, really taking it right to the defense.
Johnson kicks to Duncan. Now Daniels. Duncan right side. Over Abdul Rahim. Duncan with the bucket. Duncan's got 8 points in the quarter.
Solid team basketball, keeping the ball moving and creating a great shot.
Bibby passes to Abdul Rahim. Now Reeves. Guarded by Robinson. Robinson with the block. Bibby against Johnson. Elliott. He can't get that one to fall. Nice D from Scott. The Grizzlies have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. To the middle. And he slams it one-handed.
Looking just about unstoppable.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Antonio making a switch here. Porter's checked in.
Number 30, Terry Porter.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for San Antonio. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Now here's Johnson. Duncan with a screen on Bibby. Johnson down low. Bibby covering. Fades back. Vancouver pulls it in. Reeves has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Abdul Rahim. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Abdul Rahim's got 16 points.
Boy, these guys are cooking, and we're seeing it right now on a hot streak.
Johnson kicks to Duncan. Elliott against Scott. Duncan scanning the floor. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
Pass to Abdul Rahim. Over Porter. And he overshot that one, missing. Spurs leading by 4. Now here's Johnson. Here is Elliott. Duncan right side. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. Duncan's got 10 points in the quarter.
Showing nice feel for the mid-range. He can take advantage of that spot on the floor.
Bibby against Johnson.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Bibby. Spurs leading by 4. Johnson outside. Looking to end his cold spell. Oh, that's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
Substitution for your Grizzlies. Cherokee Parks. Felipe Lopez.
Outside, Porter. Robinson kicks to Johnson. Pass to Elliott. Just 5 on the clock. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. They get the rebound. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Johnson out there just orchestrating the offense. An unselfish point guard with a commanding presence.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And Johnson drops them both. Now here's Lopez. He averages about 5 points a game. Pass to Abdul Rahim. Here's Cherokee Parks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Grizzlies with another miss. Spurs leading by 6. Johnson with it. He has 6. Pass to Duncan. And Abdur-Rahim pulls it down. Abdur-Rahim's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Scott kicks to Lopez. Here's Abdur-Rahim, covered by Duncan. Abdur-Rahim can't hit.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Dennis Scott.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for San Antonio?
I've noticed how they spent a lot of this game getting aggressive down low, muscling their way to shots in the low post area.
Another thing they've done well tonight is convert at the free throw line. May seem like a little thing, but boy, it can pay big dividends.
The free throw drops for Elliott. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Price is checked in. Rose, he's checked in for the Spurs. And both free throws good for Elliott. Vancouver trails by 8. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Porter against Lopez. Here's Abdur-Rahim. He's got 16. Duncan with the block.
He's the defensive anchor for this team. Duncan excels at reading shooters and then altering their shots.
2 minutes remaining with
Now here's Johnson. Here is Elliott. 5 on the clock. Porter, no luck. Vancouver shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Here's Cherokee Parks. The kick out to Scott. Lopez up top. He's guarded by Johnson. Lopez passes to Price. Over Porter. The Grizzlies with another miss. Spurs leading by 8. There's 1:17 left to play here in the third. Duncan with a screen on Lopez. Here's Johnson. And the layup is good. Johnson's got 4 this quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
A different look now for San Antonio. Brown comes in for Elliott. And Daniels subbed in for Terry Porter.
The Spurs, Chucky Brown, Antonio Daniels.
Pass to Abdur-Rahim. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Man, is it difficult trying to stop Abdur-Rahim. He's so skilled at scoring, even with contact.
Sharif Abdur-Rahim, shooting 1.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the third. Johnson against Price. Now, here's Johnson. He's guarded close, and that one, good.
Power move there, muscling it in. Weight room.
Pass to Abdur-Rahim. 23 seconds left here in the third quarter. And the layup's good off the glass. Abdur-Rahim's got 21 in the game.
And you know what makes Abdur-Rahim so hard to handle in that low post is the number of moves he has. It's just a matter of which one is he going to use.
And here's Duncan. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got his 5th assist in this one.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Tim Duncan has been on display for the Spurs. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. And we'll be back with you shortly. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Now Bibby. Six to shoot. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Outside, Porter. Down low, here's Rose.
Vancouver foul call. Cherokee Parks. Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Spurs, Malik Rose taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws. Vancouver trails by 11. And here's Bibby. Pass to Wong. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Gets it in close and doesn't waste that high percentage shot.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. Daniels with it. Lopez with the steal. And here's Bibby. He's covered by Daniels. Bibby with the bucket.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Lopez against Porter. They set the pick. To the inside. Rose. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Rose has got 4 points now in the quarter.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Rebound, San Antonio. Robinson's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Porter. That's tipped, and he gets it back. The shot from the low post is good. And the Spurs lead by 11.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboards.
Now, here is Bibby. He's covered by Daniels. Akizi, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2, Mike Bibby.
That one is off. So both teams making some changes here. And he sinks the second. Spurs leading by 8. Daniels kicks to Rose. Pass to Porter from downtown. Porter can't get that one to fall. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Robinson with the block. They get it back. Here's Parks. Back to Bibby. The ball around now. Just 5 to shoot. Rebound by Rose. Rose has got 6 rebounds here tonight. 3-pointer, Daniels. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists now in this one.
Looking dangerous from deep.
Now, here is Bibby. He's covered by Daniels. There's the screen. Looking to get back on track here. Robinson with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for Rose. And it's Johnson in for Porter. Here is Bibby. Shot clock at 5. And again, it's Vancouver missing.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
Vancouver trails by 11. Outside, Scott. Bibby passes to Parks. Back to Bibby. There's a screen. A 3-ball. San Antonio with the rebound. Pass to Daniels. Misses from close range. Vancouver shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Robinson with it. Shot from 12. Bucket is good. And the Spurs lead by 11.
I think the defense has to recognize that Robinson is a pretty good mid-range shooter. And he's happy to let them know that he is right there.
From deep. Good on the triple.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
Duncan with a screen on Bibby. Johnson, the pass to Duncan. No good that time. Grizzlies have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Now, here is Bibby. There's the pick. Inside, long. That's good. And it's Bibby with the assist that time. Bibby's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Spurs. 6-point lead. Pass to Daniels. 20 feet out. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Grizzlies have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Bibby passes along. Back to Bibby. Second shot opportunity. That shot missing. Johnson with the defensive effort. It's tipped. In transition, here comes Vancouver. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to just 6 points, and the bucket from Mike Bibby.
Good work spotting that gap and then exploiting it with a quality pass.
Screen by Duncan. Three-pointer, Daniels. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Dickerson trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Spurs leading by 9. Johnson outside. Robinson dishes to Johnson. Pulls it from the elbow. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Robinson's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, right away, Robinson gets the ball. He's looking to shoot it. He doesn't give the defense any chance to close in on him.
Pass to Bibby. Tries the spin move. Clock at 6. That one doesn't drop. The Spurs have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Duncan. Now here is Robinson. Parks grabs the miss. And they're staring at a sizable deficit.
And still within reach, though, that they don't have to rush things.
It's Scott on the wing, covered by Elliott. Parks passes to Bibby. There's a good screen. Puts up a deep three. Rebounded by the Spurs. Robinson's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Here's Johnson. Here's the floater. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Parks has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Bibby against Johnson. To end the drought. Bibby misses. San Antonio leading by 11. Pass to Daniels. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. Daniels has got 11 points in just the second half. The Grizzlies call timeout. Terry Porter, he's checked in for Daniels. Johnson against Bibby, down low. Here's Reeves. Excellent D that time from Robinson. And San Antonio shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Johnson outside.
Grizzlies foul. Harrington.
Daniels, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for San Antonio, number 33. Antonio Daniels.
1:39 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Elliott. Duncan, a screen. Shot clock at 6. With the clock winding down, and Duncan throws it down.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for San Antonio.
Well, the one thing that jumps out in this game is the free throw shooting, which they did a much better job at.
Absolutely. A big plus. And oftentimes your performance at the line can be the difference in a game. And I think tonight we saw that.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
Still 2 more games upcoming between these teams, so we could have a few more twists and turns down the road.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Duncan.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Johnson, the pass to Daniels. To the inside. Here's Robinson, and then Robinson slams it in.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.